Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So 3-3, the power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.
Are you looking for some good food after a Fenwick football game? Then head on over to O'Sullivan's Public House. Located on Madison Street in Forest Park, O'Sullivan's Public House has daily drink specials alongside a year-round beer garden. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. O'Sullivan's PH offers dinner until 10 p.m. Even cooler, O'Sullivan's offers a late-night menu until 11:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. On the weeknights, O'Sullivan's has a late-night menu until 11 p.m. And for the fall season, O'Sullivan's will offer 20% off food for athletes and coaches following home Fenwick games. For more information, go online to o'sullivansfp.com.
Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, but I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog to watch your house or your sandwich. Call Forest Security today.
Call us today at 708-452-2000 or visit forestsecurity.com.
Are you looking for some good food after a Fenwick football game? Then head on over to O'Sullivan's Public House. Located on Madison Street in Forest Park, O'Sullivan's Public House has daily drink specials alongside a year-round beer garden. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. O'Sullivan's PH offers dinner until 10 p.m. Even cooler, O'Sullivan's offers a late-night menu until 11:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. On the weeknights, O'Sullivan's has a late-night menu until 11 p.m. And for the fall season, O'Sullivan's will offer 20% off food for athletes and coaches following home Fenwick games. For more information, go online to o'sullivansfp.com.
never seen somebody climb through the tripod before.
Small enough.
You made it.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a cold day outside, but it's nice and warm and cozy in the gym. We're at Fenwick High School. I'm Kyle Smith alongside Bob Bilsaway. We got ourselves a treat for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Fenwick hosting Simeon Career Academy. Of course, Simeon is where Benji Wilson, Derek Rose, and a lot of good alums. But let's not forget about Fenwick. Johnny Latner won the Heisman Trophy, and Corey Maggette, famous NBA player.
I just love the atmosphere here. It is crowded. A lot of people in black jerseys. It's like the blackout. Student section is over entirely under the backboard on that end. They can have an effect on a game when the other team is shooting free throws at that end. But just about every bleacher seat is taken. This is a pick'em game. Simeon is always good, of course, and Fenwick is excellent this year. Their seniors led by Dom Dupree, right? Ty Macariola and Nate Marshall, of course, the football recruit who's going to Michigan. He's committed to that. And it sounds like Dom Dupree is going to Middlebury out in Vermont. And don't yet know where Macariola is or what he's choosing to do yet. And Hogan, of course, a very, very good starter on that team as well. And then Simeon, led by Augustus, the seniors, Lorenzo Shields and Charles Smith and Taylor. Anyway, this is going to be a very, very good game. One team, Simeon, is ranked number 30, and Fenwick is ranked number 30, according 33. I meant to say for Simeon. 30 is for Fenwick. So this is like a pick'em game. Fenwick, of course, 14-5. Simeon is 10-5. Simeon is 4-2 in conference and 5th place, and then Fenwick is 3-1 in conference, 2nd place. There's no way to tell who's going to win this game before it happens.
Fenwick almost won the Holiday Classic at Elmhurst. That was the Jack Tosh Holiday Tournament. They fell to Bolingbrook 54-48. For anybody that's not familiar with high school hoops, Bolingbrook is always a powerhouse in high school hoops. So when you lose to Bolingbrook, you don't have anything to feel bad about. They're at home. But man, Simeon is always a battle-tested team. Even when they don't have the best recruits on their team, they're a good team. They know how to pass. They know how to find the open man. Very unselfish team, usually, Simeon.
It's funny how you call the high school students recruits, right? But yeah, Simeon is good every year, year in and year out. They've got a very tall team, very talented team. It's like I said, it's going to be a pick'em game. But you got to give, some points to the home crowd. So how many points in basketball is a home crowd worth? 5 points, 7 points, 10 points. But whatever it is, Fenwick's going to get the benefit of the home crowd.
I think the other thing about it has been how far the drive was it for the visiting team. Not a very far drive for Simeon going from the city. The next town over is Oak Park. Now they're coming from the south side, so they got to go north and then west, but it's not like they're coming from Rockford to play today.
And as evidenced by there is not an open bleacher seat anywhere. This place is absolutely packed.
It is absolutely rocking.
Be a good one.
Here at the home of the Friars, and here we go. It's going to be Jack O'Leary to oppose Julian Doyle. Simeon wins it, and here come the Wolverines.
Boy, they won that tip with a vengeance.
It's a hard-nosed defensive team. A lot of football players play for the Fenwick basketball team. In the lane, no good. Second chance. Off the fingertips. It was off Isaiah Coleman. Fenwick basketball.
I think if I were the guard for Simeon going up against Cam Dupree, I think I would just pass the ball. What an excellent defender.
One thing about Simeon, they did go to the semifinals of that Pontiac Holiday Classic, gave up too many free throws. The coaching staff, led by Tim Flowers, said the calls were a little iffy in that semifinal game, but that's something that Simeon has to be cognizant of and know how the refs are calling it today.
The refs are so important in how they call a game, how they choose to call a game, what fouls they let go, what ones they don't.
Here comes Fenwick, Deontay Meeks, the little guy, but he can score.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure to watch these seniors now, because we've been watching them at this tournament 2 years ago as sophomores on varsity and then juniors last year on varsity. Now here they are, finally seniors. I like the patience they're showing on offense here.
Nice move into the lane, the layup.
Great layup.
Dominic Decree scores first.
I loved the patience that Fenwick showed until finally Decree took the ball to the hoop to his right hand. I hope, back and forth. I thought they were going to call a foul. Again, this excellent defense by Decree. So Dom Decree scores a basket. Now he causes a turnover.
Get the other camera ready. Deontay Meeks.
On my little scouting report before the game, I wrote down Meeks from last year. He's little, but absolutely a spark plug.
Macchiarola, the three, yes! In. 5-0 lead for the Friars.
Marcarliola, an excellent shooter, took that three and it went in. If he gets hot, he can score points in a hurry. Meeks causing trouble also on defense.
It's a Fenwick team as that shot by Hamlin got it to go. Kamari Hamlin with those big free throws to beat Lincoln Park back in December.
Yeah, he shot that one from the next zip code.
Meanwhile, Friars looking to answer. A little bit of a circus shot. Good defense by Simeon.
Yeah, that was a forced shot. I think Fenwick's going to be better if they take a little more time off the clock before they shoot.
Hamlin,
take the best shot
back
you can.
to Nelson. Guarded by Decree. Nelson, drive it in. The double comes. Slow-moving pass, but Meeks, the smaller guy, easy to get over his head. With it is Shields, the mid-range jumper. Is it good, or did it hit the top? It hit the top, yeah.
Yeah, it hit the
Remember,
post.
if it hits the white, it's okay, but it's the top of the white, it's not okay.
Correct, or if it goes over that, they call it out as well. Hogan bringing the ball up this time.
That might be a big call. It might be one of those two-point finishes, but I do think it hit the top of the backboard.
It hit. We have a good angle.
Screen from O'Leary. Decree thought about the pass. The mid-range jumper, yes!
That's what we want to see more of. Decree actually shooting the ball. Marcarliola is a great shooter, but I'd like to see Decree decide who takes the shots.
7-3 lead. Hamlin, guarded by Macchiarola. Long pass over to Shields. Meeks, good job not fouling. And they're going to say it was last touch by Meeks. I agree with that call.
Well, he hit it from behind. That's the thing. If you're going to get around Meeks, fine. You got to make sure you go toward the basket quickly because Meeks can reach around with his quickness. Now, if you can post Meeks up, that would be the strategy to use. Now, if they can get it,
Meeks
it's not a
going
backcourt.
for the ball. Inbounds play, so no over the back, or no backcourt violation.
Well, and Hamlin did a great job boxing Meeks out while he went to get that ball. Could have been a foul call there.
Good job by Meeks avoiding the foul, going for the ball. Nice pass, O'Leary. The shot, yes. It was good by Coleman.
Yeah, O'Leary's got to stay down on that. He got in the air, and if Coleman wanted, he could have gotten under him and gotten a foul called on O'Leary. You got to stay on your feet. Great move.
Meeks thought about the shot, the three. Nope. Rebounded by Simeon. Maybe an ill-advised pass. Stolen away by Hogan. Did you like that pass or too aggressive?
I liked the defense by Hogan. I don't think it was too aggressive of a pass. The pass was too short, but Hogan came back to get that ball. Great defense by the senior anticipating that break.
Three-pointer, nope. And able to box out well with the Wolverines. They'll slow it down.
Marcarliola, he can carry a team, or if you get too many misses, it can make it tough.
John Starks, right? He can carry it for a couple weeks, and then sometimes he goes 1 of 15 during Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Well, he'll take the comparison, that's for sure. There's the foul on Hogan.
How hard is it to go straight up when when the pump fakes are good by Simeon?
Well, what happens is you go straight up, but the offensive players are smart enough to get under you anyway, and they usually still call a foul on the defender because they're in the air. If you hold your ground, you get the airspace above you. So if on defense, if you stay flat, with arms up in the air, the offensive player still has to shoot it over you. But what you don't want to do is get in the air and let the offensive player come under you, and then you get called for the foul.
Here comes some hockey subs for the Friars. Tommy Thies, Nathaniel Marshall, Jimmy Watts, and a slew of others.
Now, Nate Marshall is a huge player, big force underneath. When he wants to play, and sometimes he does, he is a real load underneath. I'd like to see him do some big man moves now as a senior. He's a big guy.
If you're wondering, Marshall tries to save it off the knee of Coleman.
Yeah,
if you're wondering, the tallest guy for Fenwick is 6'7", Michael McMahon. Tallest guy for Simeon, a couple of 6'6" guys. They also have 6'7" Coleman.
Yeah, Marshall made a good play on that pass. The pass was going out of bounds. He was falling out of bounds, so his only option was to knock it off of somebody's leg, and then they touch it last.
Here comes Fenwick.
Good move.
Yep, that was Thies. The shot, yes.
Yes.
The triple is good by Jimmy Watts. Nobody from the student crowd is sitting right now. Hamlin, bounce pass to the right. Here comes Shields as he's guarded by Thies. Couldn't get the screen. Thies on the defense. Swing it out to the top of the key. Gets past Marshall. In the lane, no. Marshall with a huge board. Marshall will take it himself. The three.
Oh, he didn't call bank, but it went in.
The bank is open on Martin Luther King Day. Simeon might have to call a timeout soon. They look lost and confused. Out of bounds from the Wolverines.
This is a tough place to play with the crowd. I'd like to see Marshall, rather than settling for that outside shot, though, I'd like to see him drive it in. As long as you don't drive at a player and collect a charge, who's going to stop him? A football commit to Michigan.
Jake Thies, originally committed to Auburn. Marshall, back to Thies. Thies, try to get the spin move. In the lane, nope. Try to get his own board, goes the way of the Wolverines.
Yeah, he would have had it if he followed his shot, but he waited until it got missed and then went for the rebound.
Fakes the triple. Last touch by Thies.
That's quick hands, though.
They've got some size. I mean, they went to Coleman earlier. Let's see if they can go to Coleman on this possession.
I'd like to see a little bit more defensive pressure on the inbound passes.
Now behind the three-point line, the triple. In and out. Marshall again. Got to find a way to box that guy out, but easier said than done.
Yeah.
Way too easy right now for Marshall on the defensive glass.
Yeah, don't put your little guys on Marshall.
Marshall behind the line. Switches to his left, now to the right. Marshall. Now to Thies. Almost traveled. If Fenwick wants, they can hold for the last shot, but they'd have to do a lot of passing in a minute 28. Shot is good. Fenwick ball. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching the Friars against the Wolverines here on SBS. Go to Abby. See.
Are you looking for some good food after a Fenwick football game? Then head on over to O'Sullivan's Public House. Located on Madison Street in Forest Park, O'Sullivan's Public House has daily drink specials alongside a year-round beer garden. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. O'Sullivan's PH offers dinner until 10 p.m. Even cooler, O'Sullivan's offers a late-night menu until 11:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. On the weeknights, O'Sullivan's has a late-night menu until 11 p.m. And for the fall season, O'Sullivan's will offer 20% off food for athletes and coaches following home Fenwick games. For more information, go online to o'sullivansfp.com.
In the lane, circus shot, out of bounds, trying to get a foul. On the shot was Shields. Use your Wi-Fi. Here comes Shields. Over to Tyler. Three-point shot by Doyle, no good. Good rebound by Coleman. Hamlin, the triple. Nope, short. Gets the board, shot no good, but fouled on the play was Julian Doyle.
It's connected. I don't get it. I don't know why that's there.
First shot, no good. And substitutions coming in. It'll be Jimmy Watts. Second one good. 15-7 lead now for Fenwick. Jimmy Watts fakes the shot. Pass back over to Macchiarola.
I like the patience again they're displaying. Wait for good shots.
Fenwick taking their time. Hogan.
They're probably going to take the last shot in this quarter, and that's it, with an 8-point lead to try to make it a 10 or an 11-point lead. There was contact, then he took a dive. Macariolo will get the ball on the side.
17.7 to go. You can hold for the last shot if you want.
Let's go, White!
Here goes Hogan, now to Macchiarola. Thies, Macchiarola fakes the three, open triple. Yes! 18-7 lead. Nope, they said his foot was on the line.
Yeah, I think he was on the line, so it's a 2-point shot. But
half-court heave, no good.
Yeah, 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter.
We'll take a break. It's all Friars early on at Fenwick High School.
Sure, my family loves me. They bought me this sweet new collar. My dog bowl is always full of Fido's finest. Heck, they even take care of the personal stuff of my walk. Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, but I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog to watch your house or your sandwich. Call Forest Security today.
Call us today at 708-452-2000 or visit forestsecurity.com.
Kyle Kyle Smith alongside Kalia Butler. Kalia 17-7. What's Fenwick doing on defense that's making it so tough for the Wolverines?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's less of even what they're doing on the court, but the off-court support of this school. I mean, the Friars are known for bringing out large fans, especially when they have a day off like this, and you can see so many football players that we were able to talk to during their season coming out and supporting, but even defensively, I mean, they're a very aggressive team, and it's definitely frustrating Simeon.
Thank you so much, Kalia. Yeah, the football players, it creates problems because they're an aggressive bunch of guys. They call them the grit squad, the second squad, the bench players, and these football players that come off the bench calling themselves the grit squad. A lot of energy they bring to play. They're used to playing football. You got to be aggressive in football, or people are just going to run all over you, especially when you're on defense. So some of that intensity has transitioned to Fenwick on the basketball court.
Well, nobody's going to say basketball is not a non-contact sport, or is a non-contact sport.
Marshall with a nice move.
Marshall lost that ball out of bounds on his own. Again, you have to play under control. Play on balance, we call it.
Simeon near the sideline. Good pass over to Shields. The help defense comes. And Marshall steals it. It was through the fingertips. Wolverines are reeling right now.
Well, 10 points. It's not an insurmountable, differential, right? But time is ticking, and we are in the second quarter. But Simeon hasn't proven that there's any kind of offense that can get past Fenwick's defense. A foul called there? 5 seconds. They decided that Fenwick didn't move the ball forward within 5 seconds. Not sure I like that call. Nonetheless, it got made. 10-point lead. Simeon back with the ball.
Here comes Simeon, Armin Augustus with it. Over to Doyle. And play stops. Foul called on Fenwick.
Another foul called, this time on Hogan.
Nice move, the mid-range jumper, no good. Did not have the friendly touch this time. Layup is good. Couldn't box out, and Cassidy Nelson with the layup.
That's what Simeon has to do more of. Offensive rebounds is what Simeon needs. Good shot from outside, in. Dupree with another three. Up to 7 points for Dupree. Macariola with 5, and those are the 12 points of the 20.
Fadeaway jumper, yes. They got it inside to Julian Doyle.
Yeah, that's hard to stop. Wide open 10-footer.
2011 score. Inside the lane, off the window, no good. A little bit too hard from Decree. Here comes Simeon on the baseline. The drive, the pass, the open shot, in and out. Good box out and the finish.
Good box out. That was a definite over the back, but he jumped so high and reached over that he got the rebound without climbing the back. When that happens, if you're boxing somebody out, you have to push back further.
Macchiarola, right now he's guarded by Nelson. And a foul
Push
on the play.
inside.
One foul committed by Fenwick, just one committed by Simeon.
Some more hockey subs coming in here. Watch Marshall and O'Leary coming in.
Marshall will take the ball. Now it's Dominic Decree.
Oh, that'll be a turnover.
And Macchiarola did not touch it. They're going to say it was touched last by Lorenzo Shields.
He got tipped.
Macchiarola bounce pass over to Marshall. Macchiarola gets it back, gets his defender in the air. The layup partially blocked. Second chance, you got to make that, buddy. He was wide open. And Jack O'Leary, big miss. Baseline drive. Last touch by the Friars. Ferguson not happy about it, but it sure looked it was last touch by the Friars. Coming back in is Jake Thies.
Dupree coming out. Now it's a 7-point lead, so when he goes back in, hopefully it's still 7 points. He's a big reason that Fenwick is a good team.
We're in the second quarter, by the way, and only one foul for each team. Shot no good. Remember,
Nice
fouls
rebound.
reset every quarter, but...
All right, so Marshall bringing it up. There we go. Getting the ball to Jake Thies as opposed to Decree.
Thies. Screen from O'Leary. Thies in the lane. Layup, yes!
Ooh, nice double pump.
It's a total team effort right now. Leading scorer on the floor only has 5 points. Bounce pass. I don't know about this shot, and I think I was right.
Yeah, they shouldn't be shooting. Well, it's a 2-3 zone, so they're packing it in. So the only open shots in theory are those outside shots. But you got to, be on balance and in system. That looked to me like just it's time to take a shot. Here's another fall by Thies trying to call something. There's
Marshall.
a reach around from behind.
Reach in by Tyler. Another report from Kalia Buller. It's all Friars right now. Kalia, are you surprised they're taking it to Simeon right now?
I'm not at all, and I think a large factor of that is he may be coming off the bench, but Nate Marshall, number 23 for the Friars, he's actually committed to the University of Michigan for football. He has been one of the top recruits, and he played basketball first, didn't start playing football until his freshman year of high school, but he is still consistently one of the most athletic players on the court and has always come in and provides instant spark for the Friars.
Yeah, Nate Marshall, so athletic. And when we talked to the Chicago Tribune, the Chicago Sun-Times, they said that when Marshall came back to the basketball team from football season, he was only at 75%. He was still getting into his basketball type of conditioning.
75%, that's pretty low. I mean, I'm not buying it. I think Nate Marshall can walk off the football field, walk onto a basketball court. The only thing he's going to lose is a little bit of shooting touch, I would think.
Right, well, in football, sometimes you take a defensive end off the field for running plays. But, I mean, Marshall is great at both. I'm just saying to keep them fresh, he might be off the field for a couple plays. Basketball, it's nonstop cardio. So maybe that's what he meant. Football is not as intensive of a cardio sport as basketball.
And the basketball players are practicing through the football season,
right.
Even though they're not supposed to start until like whatever it is, October 1st. They are working out open gyms and elsewhere
AAU
too.
basketball, theater basketball, travel. Inbounds play coming up. Fenwick trying to make it a double-digit lead. Meeks guarded closely by Augustus. Over to Jimmy Watts. Here comes Thies. Backdoor cut, the layup, no. Big time rebound shot, yes.
I like that backdoor cut by Decree, though. It didn't go in that time, but that allowed the offensive rebounder, because Decree that could be a backcourt there. Decree took the defender with him that allowed the offensive rebound to occur. Good backdoor cut.
A 2-3 zone, attack the middle, right? Why aren't they being able to attack the middle? Well, they did that time, but...
Well, I don't think I would attack the middle with Marshall there. I'd attack somewhere else.
Well, you got to be quick if you attack him. You can't just stand there with the ball.
Well, and hence, that's why they're getting another settling for a long three.
Marshall again, he's unstoppable rebounding today.
Yeah, with Marshall in the middle, and you've got 4 quick defenders from Fenwick on the outside. There's an extra step in there. That's going to go in.
Pretty sure they're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah, blocking. I thought he took an extra step, frankly.
Well, you do get the Euro step even at the high school level, but this is interesting. I really thought it was, well, this makes sense because if it was in the act of shooting, it would be a three-point play.
If it goes in, and it did go in. So they're saying the block was on the ground before the shot. Now they're settling for a three. Marshall with the rebound. They're going to get 2 shots on this.
Just a swarming team. You know, we talked about Fenwick's swarming defense. They're swarming on offense, too. They're going full pace, nonstop on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, Decree should be at the line for 2 on this. Took the shot with his left hand. Oh, it's taking it out of bounds. So that was also before the shot, they say.
Yeah, difference between high school and college. College, that would probably be 2 shots.
Yeah, I think it should have been a 2-shot foul, too. Marshall with the ball, holding it. They're looking over the defense, so what are we seeing? We're seeing a 1-2-2.
Well, you're up 11. If you're Marshall, you can be aggressive. Oh, no. Looked like he had enough space to switch to his left. Remember, his best sport is football, though. But he did have space if he could switch to his left for the reverse layup.
Imagine if he played more basketball on his driveway, the post moves he could develop.
And that's good defense by Simeon. You look at the tape, you know that Marshall's great on his right, not so great on his left. Yeah, he's open on the left, but there's a reason why he's open on the left. I always think of Tyreek Evans. Remember Tyreek Evans?
I don't like this inbounds pass.
Yeah, that was not good.
Oh, Marshall got it back.
Everything's coming up Friars right now.
Oh, now the double dribble there.
Decree the triple, no. That time Simeon boxes out. And here come the Wolverines. Hamlin bumps into Marshall. He was not under control. He did not set his feet, so blocking foul.
Well, I kind of like the call. To me, that was a flop.
Well, if there's any kind of foul, it's definitely on the defensive player. He was out of the restricted area, but he did not have 2 feet set.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where you're trying to get the charge, but probably better off shuffling your feet and playing defense in between your guy and the hoop.
You play the game of armchair GM. Well, get your feet set and take the charge. You know how difficult that is? And you got to be outside the restricted area, and you got LeBron James, who's running 98 miles an hour at you, who's 6'5". Wolverines could really use a basket right here. Any kind of basket.
Well, this is a very stifling zone defense. There's that long three again.
Not their day thus far. They do get the board, though. Shields, fade away, no. Did they call over the back? Yeah.
Looks like what they are calling. Let's see if he goes to the desk with that. Yep, over the back foul. 15. Doyle.
You know, in basketball, it's a smaller area, right? Sometimes in football, it's hard to see that big jumbotron.
Okay.
But in basketball, players, you can easily see that. Know that your team has already committed 4 fouls. Don't be so aggressive. You don't want to give Fenwick easy baskets at the free throw line.
Yeah, as a player, I don't look at the jumbotron to see how many team fouls we have. I look at the jumbotron to see how many fouls I have.
But you should be cognizant of that. And if you're not cognizant,
yeah, he's just trying to get the rebound. A good aggressive attempt.
Right, I'm just saying
rebound.
It's overly aggressive because you got to know your team already had 4 team fouls.
Yeah, so 2 shots as a result of that foul, and he just got sent to the bench.
You know, I think of the last playoff game. I forget the teams who were playing, but one of the coaches admitted he couldn't see the jumbotron.
Right.
So it's a lot harder in a football game than a basketball game to know the fouls and stuff. Meanwhile,
Nice
Decree is
putback.
on fire right now.
9 points. Well, to me, he's the team leader.
Both teams have called 1 timeout.
I mean, Decree is going to be a player you're really going to miss next year. Now that Marshall's gone, Macariola is going to be gone. They're seniors, very, very good players. Be interesting to see what juniors are. They're going to fill those voids, but those are 3 big-time voids that Fenwick's going to be giving up. Back to the line. Down 13, though. This game is getting away from Simeon. Fenwick is playing really, really well, really aggressive. And, of course, the home crowd worth how many points? Got to make those free throws.
That rim looks as short as a little golf hole right now. And for Fenwick, it looks as big as a beach ball.
Well, soon they'll be switching ends.
That's true.
And right now, it's hard to shoot free throws in front of that student section.
Needed that. If you're Fenwick, whatever you do, don't turn the ball over. Don't give them an easy fast break basket.
Well, they may end up playing for a last shot here with a minute to go. I wish there was a shot clock in high school basketball, but they can hold this for, the whole minute. Just get across their 10 seconds here.
You surprised they're not doubling Macchiarola?
Well, it's the press here.
Yeah. Meeks might have been fouled. No call. Macchiarola back to Marshall. Smart play by Marshall. Take your time. Don't need to rush it here. You'd like to get it to Thies or Decree if you can.
Well, if it's me, yeah, Decree for sure, but I want it under the hoop to Marshall. Let him work some post moves.
He came off the bench today. You wonder if Marshall's a little tired coming into this game. But some coaches, they like to bring their best players off the bench for games like this.
Well,
10 seconds left.
I don't know that Marshall's the best. He's a certain type. What a great move.
He's one of their best. Jake Thies with a beautiful move. Up by 14. Foul call. I'm pretty sure it was not in the act of shooting, but we'll see.
So the ball's getting taken out with .2 left on the clock. I like that move. Put the big guy on the inbounds pass with .2 to go.
McMahon, the 6'7" senior, forgot to tuck his shirt in. I think that was less than .6. Anything less than .6 has to be a tip.
I think .3.
So it wouldn't have counted anyways. It's got to be a tip if it's less than .6.
Less than .3, I think. But yeah, it was not a tip. That was a catch and a shoot. That
so wouldn't have counted.
Wouldn't have counted. 28-14 though. A 14-point lead after just one half.
Yeah. All Friars right now. We'll take a 5-minute break and then we'll give you some halftime stats. It's all Friars on their home court.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Stolen. O'Connor and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.
Are you looking for some good food after a Fenwick football game? Then head on over to O'Sullivan's Public House. Located on Madison Street in Forest Park, O'Sullivan's Public House has daily drink specials alongside a year-round beer garden. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. O'Sullivan's PH offers dinner until 10 p.m. Even cooler, O'Sullivan's offers a late-night menu until 11:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. On the weeknights, O'Sullivan's has a late-night menu until 11 p.m. And for the fall season, O'Sullivan's will offer 20% off food for athletes and coaches following home Fenwick games. For more information, go online to o'sullivansfp.com.
Sure, my family loves me. They bought me this sweet new collar. My dog bowl is always full of Fido's finest. Heck, they even take care of the personal stuff on my walk. Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, but I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog to watch your house or your sandwich. Call Forest Security today.
Call us today at 708-452-2000 or visit forestsecurity.com.
Reason.
Kyle Smith alongside Bob Vilsaway, 28-14 in favor of Fenwick. Not only is Simeon down 14 points, but two of their players already have 2 fouls.
Well, it's not the foul trouble I'm worried about. I mean, Fenwick is just playing a masterful game. They're strong on both ends of the court. The defense is terrific. The offense has scored 28 points, double that. It's 56 points for a final. That's a good, healthy score. So Fenwick is hitting on all cylinders today.
Other problem with Simeon, nobody has really stepped up to the table to be that go-to scorer.
Not on Simeon. There's a nice tie-up by Ducree right there.
All 3 players, now they got...
Yeah, Ducree's been outstanding today, 9 points, but he's playing off the ball. He's not the point guard. Making good cuts to the basket, excellent defense.
They only have 1 player with more than 5 points. 3-point shot, no good.
A good rebound.
Look at that
Here
pass.
we go.
Meeks with the speed. Meeks trying to get his defender in the air, blocked. I like the aggression, though. You're up 14 points. Why not?
Yeah, unfortunately, he has to probably take it out. Just hold possession. Don't give up the block shot.
Everything's coming up, Friars. Looks like an easy layup, in and out.
Hold the ball, run your offense.
You surprised Marshall's not on the floor?
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't start as well.
Well, we're going to see in the next game when Jaden Daniels and Rich Township won the Big Dipper tournament. It was their first time in 31 years. And Jaden Daniels, as that shot by Macchiarola, no good. But Jaden Daniels came off the bench and he scores over 11.9 per game. And he said he likes coming off the bench, even though he's a high-flying scorer.
Sometimes when you come off the bench, you have the opportunity to play against the other team's bench as well, and then you end up shining.
Get to save your cardio a little bit. So, you know, eventually when you keep running up and down the floor, you are going to get tired. But when you sit for 4 minutes, you've got fresh legs, and the defender does not.
Right. All right, Hogan comes out. Watts is back in.
I'd like to see them use McMahon a little bit more. On the floor, jump ball.
This will be tied up, but that's excellent defense.
Possession arrow goes the way of the Friars.
So that's effectively a turnover. Nice hustle, you're up 14. Nobody scored yet.
Tommy Thies checks in. Jimmy Watts will take a seat.
Boy, Watts wasn't in for very long.
Are you surprised at all by Fenwick dominating Simeon like they are?
Yes, I did not expect that. Simeon is a really good team.
Meeks, the drive. And the foul. When you're 5'6", you got to find other ways to score, and he's very creative around the basket.
Well, that's it. You have to find somebody to bump, and then fall down, go flying. You hope the referee calls it.
You could be a little guy and score. Muggsy Bogues, Nate Robinson.
He's a very good player.
And you can be a big guy and not be very good at basketball like Manute Bol.
But he's perfect when you're pressing and on defense.
No
and
good.
Fenwick runs a lot of zones, so he's not exposed underneath for having players isolate him and shoot over him. It's a well-coached team here, Fenwick, from where I sit.
Lots of fun at the Martin Luther King Jr. tournament.
So Marshall and then O'Leary out. I like watching Marshall play.
I think a lot of football coaches liked him play too.
Yeah, at football.
So now he gets to play football without having to pay for playing football. Hamlin going coast to coast. Out of bounds. I don't think that's Hamlin's game.
Well, that's just a little out of control, unfortunately, but they broke the press really nice.
What?
A good pass right up the middle and then into that layup.
The clock went away.
Oh.
So it's a 1-2-1-1 full court press here. It's causing a little bit of trouble. Meeks with the ball just dribbles through it.
Shot in and out. And it's going to be Fenwick basketball. Every break seems to be going Fenwick's way, but at the same time, you earn those breaks. They're playing hard, nonstop defense, nonstop offense. Simeon just looks lost and confused right now.
Well, lost and confused is strong, but yeah, you do earn your breaks. I think on that Fenwick, press break, I don't think I would have settled for a 15-foot jump shot. Blocking.
Thought he stepped out.
He called blocking foul on somebody.
Must have been away from the ball. Do you think he stepped out? I thought he stepped out.
Foul on number 2.
And that's big because if you step out before the foul, unless it's a
well, they called a blocking foul on Meeks, who just got fired. He's on the bench now.
Call to the bullpen.
That'll teach him to block somebody. You get blocked, you're getting blocked, right?
You need a basket, any kind of basket. Going to the free throw line would be nice too and stop the clock.
Well, and so far we've only seen 1 point in the whole third quarter. Another foul called.
This is where Fenwick's got to be careful. They've already committed 4 fouls. You don't want to give up free shots at the charity stripe.
This is being taken underneath.
Unless it's Giannis, then just let Giannis take as many free throws as he wants.
You'd like him to take as many steps as he wants.
Yeah.
It's that, that gather step that gives you in the pros.
In his defense, he has some really nice strides. He's very athletic.
He's very tall, long strides.
Hamlin thought about the 3. Open triple, Shields.
Nice. Ooh. That's a good way to get back in the game if you can get a number of those.
Wolverines needed that desperately. We'll go to Kalia in a minute. Macchiarola gets past the halfway line.
Simeon wanted a double dribble earlier, but if you fumble the pass and then it bounces, you can pick it up with both hands before you start dribbling again.
Decree.
Yeah, he's tough to stop.
Good defense.
12-point lead. To me, that was a little bit of an impatient shot, but it's a good shot.
Shields,
who's feeling it, missed. Good offensive rebound.
Yeah, for sure. Teamwork was there. Second chance, up, it's good. Man, he's been lifted. He's been spending some time in the weight room. Battled through 2 Fenwick players, got the board, drew the foul and the layup. Kalia, what do you got for us? Simeon making it a little bit of a comeback here. They were down by 14, now they're just down 10.
Yeah, I mean, this is a program that has been notable for years on end. You just had Derrick Rose playing at your school a couple weeks ago. But on the Fenwick side, Coach Ferguson turned around to his bench and said, make things happen for other people. So this is just a team that emphasizes unselfish basketball and providing opportunities for the player next to you. But Simeon, if they can get on a roll here, they'll come back in.
Real quickly, how does Simeon defeat this defense from Fenwick?
I think they just need to get going a little bit. I mean, this is a team that can be very fast-paced. They don't seem like they're playing to their level. This is a hard gym to play in, but I think if they can get it going and keep knocking down some threes, it can be a completely different game.
Kalia, thank you very much. 9-point lead. It was 14. Simeon not quitting. Three-pointer would make things very interesting. Shields, nice pass. The triple, no good. Can't box out Hamlin. Hamlin lost his dribble, kicks it out back to the perimeter. Shields guarded by Meeks. He'll start his dribble. Switches to the left. Shields, double team, inside. Marshall avoids the foul, shot good.
And the reason they had another shot on that is because Marshall did not box out on that rebound. So that gave the possession away, gave Simeon an extra attempt at it. Now it's just a 7-point game. So what was a 14-point game is now a 7-point game.
It ain't over until it's over, unless the Wizards are playing. Then it's over before it started.
Yeah, that was a good offensive rebound by Hamlin over Marshall. But that's the thing, though, Marshall. If you don't feel the player on your back, you need to back up. You had to push him back.
What kind of adjustments does Fenwick make during this timeout?
Yeah, how do you go back to, right, what they're talking about, how do you go back to the aggressiveness that they had earlier? I think they're a little bit complacent, but I also think it's a little bit on the offensive side. Take some patience and don't take bad shots. So only take good shots, work it in underneath O'Leary or Marshall, let Dupree go in on the drive. I know Macariola missed the shot, but he is a good shooter, so when he's open, I guess he should take them. But, if he misses, you don't clean get an offensive board, it comes back at you.
Well, the first game was a dandy. Went to overtime.
61-60 final, right?
I don't think you could bet on high school sports, but if you took the spread, there were some people that weren't happy with Notre Dame for making that three.
Well, I don't think the spread was less than 4 points, though, right? It's probably more like a 40. I had, a 60-35 blowout on my prediction. It turned out to be 61-60. Well, I guess I got one of the 60s right. Yeah. Wrong team. Now, Meeks was out during some of that, comeback. So the 7 points that Simeon scored was while Meeks was out. That's interesting. I don't think of Meeks as being that much of a dominating player, but he's very quick. On my scouting report, I put Little and an absolute spark plug.
Break for Fenwick as Simeon was ready to go off to the races on the fast break.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to kick the pass, so I mean, it's the right call.
Right, I'm just saying it was a break.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good pass, but it went off the leg, so.
Well, if it didn't go off the leg, it would have been a good pass, right?
Are you always the half glass full guy?
No, how's that work? I'm the half full guy.
Fenwick has also committed 5 fouls, so double bonus time for Simeon. If Fenwick commits any.
They've been aggressively fouling while the comeback is occurring.
Meeks, back to Meeks. And now Marshall with it.
See, I'd like to see Marshall under the basket rather than out far away like this.
Marshall, as he fed it that time to Watts, back to Watts.
This happens in men's league, when you play on corporate, teams where the big guy thinks he should be the guard.
Don't need to force it. Try to get to Marshall on the low block if you can.
Right, and now he comes up, but yeah, I agree. But at least they're taking their time. They're playing. Simeon's playing his own and still is down 7 with 3 minutes to go. So unless Simeon comes out and plays defense, Fenwick can just keep holding the ball and take the 7-point lead to halftime.
Marshall's got to be better calling for the ball. Let your teammates know you want it.
Well, your number one scoring option isn't in the game right now. Dupree's on the bench, so a lot of time is going by while he's getting a break.
Macchiarola, baseline drive.
It cut off nicely on that baseline.
Yeah, he was. Meeks thought about the 3.
That's okay. Take your time here. There's no harm done here.
Meeks, nice pass.
Yeah, don't take
triple,
a bad shot.
Yes.
Went in.
But that was all set up by Meeks. Dribble drive penetration, forces the defense to commit. Wide open three-pointer.
Can't say it better than that.
Something that Fenwick does well, and the Bulls not so much.
The Bulls, they've got Buzelis. Air ball. See you there again. Marshall needed the box out on the weak side.
Got to do better at boxing out, though. They got the air ball, but get the ball.
Well, you got to box out and get the ball. He didn't do either.
Meeks, guarded closely by Shields. Shields is struggling. He's only got 3 points this far.
Well, and there hasn't been too much damage done in this third quarter. It was 14-point lead. Now it's 10.
Decree's going to come back in soon.
But interesting, Meeks kind of came in, and Simeon's struggling. Stay on your feet.
Hamlin, did he?
They're going to get a foul on Marshall.
A little ticky-tack. In fact, I thought Hamlin might have gone out of bounds, but...
Well, from here it's hard to tell, but Marshall definitely bumped him on the flyby. He's coming out.
That's a problem with being overly aggressive. That's 2 free shots for Hamlin, and he's lethal at the charity stripe. He made those 2 free throws to beat Lincoln Park earlier in the season.
Yeah.
You don't want to give away free baskets when you don't have to.
Well, I think Marshall didn't feel like he fouled him, but on the flyby, he got him.
Well,
well, what counts? Even the referee thought so.
Right. Even when you commit a foul, you think you didn't.
You're right. Of course, in Marshall's case, you bump him a little bit, and for most people, that's going to be a lot of bit of a bump.
And the thing is, as long as it's consistent from the opening tip-off, it's fine. If you call the first foul like that in the opening tip-off, I'm fine with it.
Well, and to be fair, I think the referees have done an outstanding job. This is a very physical game, and you have to call the fouls that matter and ignore the ones that don't. There's going to be contact. You don't have to call everything on. Here's that 1-2-1-1 press. They're not doubling. I'm just a little surprised.
Fenwick forced 25 turnovers against OPRF in that rivalry game at the Pavilion. Decree, he's got space. Would you have liked him to shoot that shot? Looked like he had separation.
No, take your time. You got a minute. Use the clock. You're up 8. You can be up 10 or 8. Just use the clock. Marcariello's played a very, very good game, too. He's not gunning. They have a 8-point lead. Another team leader there.
Decree with 9, Macchiarolo with 5.
Yes, it's going to get taken on the side. Now here again, if you're fouling the guy, it's going to be taken out of bounds. That's okay. What you want to do, though, is intercept the ball from out of bounds. Don't just let them have it in easily, unless you want 3 more quick fouls to put him on the bonus and put him on the line.
Marshall back in. Whatever you do, if you're Simeon, try to get the rebound. You don't want to allow offensive rebounds here.
Again, Marshall in the backcourt. He's got good handles on the ball. I mean, for a big guy especially. Very coordinated guy.
See if you can get a screen for Decree. Dribbled away from Marshall.
I would just like to see Marshall underneath the boards getting, just cleaning up on offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I wonder if he's not 100%. He came off the bench today. He's been going in and out, substituting.
And Marcarioli could have kept going, didn't. And then went back and shot it anyway. All right.
Got the shot he wanted, just missed it.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted that shot with 20 seconds to go, though.
I don't think Simeon wanted that shot, but they'll take it.
That's why Marcarioli needed to hold the ball longer. Now it's just a 5-point game. Marshall with the ball, dribbling against the press.
Marshall, the shot. No.
I don't think that's the shot they wanted either.
He caught the ball, but it looked like he caught it to the side of the net, so definitely no goaltending.
Oh, there's no goaltending. I was intrigued by Marshall when he landed.
Right.
He was absolutely the very definition of not on balance.
And it looked like it had already gone past the rim when he caught it. So
yeah, there's no goaltending on that play, right?
For fans that were wondering if there would be goaltending, no.
But we have a 14-point lead, brought it all the way down to 5. So Simeon proved that they can outscore Fenwick by 9 points in a quarter. So this 5-point lead is by no means enough.
When you got a chance, you got to finish teams. You can't let them hang around.
Right. Well, I think Simeon has a really strong offensive rebounding team also. So if they can get some good shots and then continue to get pound those boards, they can get back in the game on offensive rebounds alone. That's the thing. Any sport, there's multiple ways to win. You can win with good defense. You can win with flat out with scoring. You can win with rebounding. So Simeon has a good rebounding team. Boy, some of those cheerleader tosses are way up there.
I used to be able to do that, but not anymore.
You? Oh, not me. But what a great, we talked about this earlier though, what a great environment for basketball. I mean, we've got the student section there, they're throwing people around there, crowd surfing,
Yeah.
we've got cheerleaders getting thrown up against the ceiling.
How about the unique jerseys? We got Khalil Mack, we got Pat Williams, Allen Iverson.
Well, I don't see Iverson out there right now.
That three-pointer was very Iverson-esque by Simeon.
All right, so down just 5, Simeon with the ball. Looks like it's man-to-man here on defense.
Yeah, just not the best idea from Macchiarola to shoot that shot. I know it was open, but it gave Simeon enough time to get into their next offensive set.
Yeah, he needed to shoot that shot with 5 to go, not with 20.
Excellent rebound. Going coast to coast, shot no good.
I like the no call. There was contact. Don't call the charge, don't call the block. That's all right.
Yeah, it was Thies that tried to go coast to coast. Baseline drive. Are they going to call jump ball? I'll let you call this, Bob, but I thought he fouled him before a jump ball took place.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, Marshall had the ball, and now Fenwick has the ball. It looks like it might have been a legitimate steal, but then why does Fenwick take the ball from out of bounds without a foul?
Remember, the
called?
only jump ball we had was that one earlier, so wouldn't the possession arrow be Simeon?
That's what I thought.
What a break for the Friars.
Oh, you know what? The possession arrow probably is for the third, taking the ball out.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so it went back to, so it was a jump ball and Fenwick's ball. There's the rebounding that Simeon needs and a foul from behind.
Another report from Kalia Butler. Kalia, we got ourselves a game now. Went from a 14-point lead to now just 5.
Yeah, Coach Ferguson was a little frustrated with his team in that last timeout, or going into this quarter, really saying that some of the shot selections that they had didn't make sense and that they didn't make any of those shots this entire season. So why are they deciding to take it now? So he said in this quarter, shot selection and rebounding are keys to finishing the game.
Well, Kalia, thank you so much. Maybe we'll see you in overtime like we saw you in the first game.
I like these updates straight from the coaches to Talia.
Got to box out. That's like the third time, an air ball and then an easy rebound for the Wolverines. Three-pointer,
yes. We can't blame on Marshall. That was a nice 3.
Yeah.
So now it's turned into a 2-point game. Fenwick is struggling. Simeon is certainly making a great comeback.
Here's decision time for Ferguson. Here are your tall guys on the roster. We saw McMahon earlier, right before the first half ended. He came in to block the inbounds pass. He's 6'7". McNally's 6'5". Marshall's 6'5". Do you put some guys out there with size to try to go on the low block, try to change things up for a couple minutes, and try to catch Simeon off guard a little bit?
I'm hearing what you're saying, but they see them in practice and know what they can do.
Yeah.
I don't put the guy in just because he's tall.
Yeah.
I put a guy in because he's good, because he's smart, he's fast, he is efficient. He does all those other good things that tall guys may or may not do.
Nothing's really working right now. Just be for a minute. It could be like a hockey sub. You put McMahon in, and then you have Marshall ready to come back in on the next time out.
Yeah, well, wasn't it McMahon they put in just to block the ball on the
He is 6'7".
Yeah.
I don't know what his low block game is, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, again, the coach knows what they're doing in practice, so I don't think I'm going to, have disagreements with who he's putting in. But what has happened, though, since that first quarter is his 14-point lead has eroded.
If you put in McMahon, would that tire Coleman a little bit? 2 6'7" guys going after each other for the next minute or two.
I have a feeling that nothing will slow Coleman down. He's just like one of those motors that just keeps going, and they got to find a way to slow him down for certain.
They're just dominating the glass right now.
Well, and that's what Simeon does. They've been a terrific basketball program for a lot of years, and tall, athletic players.
You know, the old saying from Field of Dreams, sorry, not Field of Dreams, Bull Durham, baseball is a simple game. You catch the ball, you hit the ball. For basketball, sometimes it can be a simple game. You shoot the ball, you rebound the ball. Right now, Fenwick isn't shooting it very well, and they're not rebounding it very well.
I just think it's an interesting press.
Decree, nope, air ball. Rebound, yes.
Again, no weak side rebound. But the Simeon press is interesting. It looks to me like they should double team somebody, but they don't. There's the pass in the middle. If you can make that pass in the middle on a zone breaker, you've broken the zone.
I don't know how these Simeon players are able to hear their teammates, how loud it is right now.
Well, and Simeon's shooting at the more friendly basket right now, too.
pass to the three-point line as he was feeding it to Nelson. Now with it is Tyler.
Yeah, take your time, be patient, draw a foul or two. Okay.
Fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming up. Okay, when you're Simeon and you see the Jumbotron that right now you have the foul advantage, does that mean you want to be a little bit more aggressive on the low block to try to attack them?
Well, again, I don't really look at that team foul thing as a player. I try to play aggressive defense regardless of the situation. So just because I have a foul to give, I don't want to give it. And because it also adds up to your personal foul, and then you get out of the game sooner. So I don't really change the way I play based on what the fouls say for team fouls. That's me.
Maybe that's why you're not in the NBA. If you change your game, maybe you'd be in the NBA.
Perhaps. I would have to shoot from, I always used to say this, right? How far away from the hoop would I have to shoot to make it before I could get into the NBA? Or how tall would I have to be with my same ability to actually make it into the NBA? 6'5", 6'10", 7'9". Would I even make it at 7'9"? How tall is that high school guy? Rainier, the French guy, Renault?
Oh, yeah. Just a little bit taller than me.
Yeah. That's a future pro. Wembanyama looks like he's changing the whole entire complexion of the NBA, the way he plays. Anyway, 4 points here, can cut it down.
Just need one, but you'd love to get both. Okay.
Oops.
Just get one.
Well, every point matters.
This is where team chemistry is so big. You pat your teammate on the back saying, no big deal, just get this one. We're only down by 3. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, you only want to put good thoughts into shooters' heads. You'll make this next one. This press, now let's see, it's a 2-2-1 press. It's kind of a 3-quarter press, but they don't double. And there's the pass in the middle. Once that happens, the press is broken.
Just need any kind of basket. Try to get it to Marshall. He's going to drive. Marshall blocked from behind.
Yeah, I don't understand Marshall playing point guard out there.
Hamlin inside. Nice pass. The layup. Yes.
Yep.
Simeon 1 point away from tying it up.
And where's Meeks on the bench? Interesting.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Not known for shooting, but he's an excellent passer in that full court press. Would you want Meeks out there to help out with that press?
Well, what I'm noticing just, with my eyeballs as opposed to any kind of a stat that's being done is it just seems like Meeks has a very positive plus-minus. When he gets on the court, they do well. When he comes off the court, they struggle. I would have guessed that's something more in Ducree's, space, maybe Marcariola. I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot of shooting from Marcariola, but that could go either way. When he gets hot, he's fantastic. All right, tied up with 5 to go, and Marshall taking the ball up.
Nice move to the lane. That's not continuation.
They're going to say he was fouled on the ground.
Yeah. In the NBA, that's a 3-point play. College, maybe. High school, no.
Well, it was the appropriate call. He was fouled, and then he went in for the shot. But he's a good one.
What a run by Simeon. At the end of the first half, they put McMahon in to avoid a 3-pointer being made. How big was that? Every point matters in a basketball game.
Every point, yeah. Thies is just a sophomore. Oh, wait. Thies, sorry, he's a junior.
So Fenwick ball, the student fans are absolutely ecstatic right now.
Yeah, I would like to see the rule that says fans are not allowed in the first row.
Here comes Decree. Macchiarola, the triple, he's fouled, no call.
He was fouled. He jumped up and split. He did the splits like he was a gymnast trying to drive that foul. I'm not giving him that call.
I thought he was fouled. It looked similar to that Auburn Virginia game. They called a foul on that.
That was a legit foul. No foul here. You can't go up in the air and do the splits.
Bob, I agree with you. I'm just saying from what I saw, it kind of looked like a foul. But they haven't called that all day. Why would you call it now? 3-point shot, no good.
That was a big shot to take. You better be confident on that three. Boy, I like this Thies.
With speed, bad pass.
Oh, no. Just when I say I like it.
Is it off the foot?
Well, went off a foot, out of bounds. Probably should have been a kickball. But that would have been bad if Simeon picked it up. No call on the kick. So we're tied now with 4 minutes to go. Nobody scored in that last whole minute.
If you're Meeks, do you think about being aggressive and shoot a jump shot? Nobody in the building thinks you're going to shoot it. You might have an open one to take the lead here.
Yeah, the only thing I can figure out with Marshall being the point guard out there is he grabs Doyle away from the basket when they're playing man-to-man. But I would not have Marshall bringing the ball up here.
Maybe you want your most athletic guy at the point guard to distribute.
Meeks or Decree.
Yeah. Marshall.
I'd like to see more of that.
He had it. He'll shoot it now. 3, yes!
Great shot. That's how you get to be player of the game.
Big-time players make big-time shots in big-time moments, and that was Dominic Decree right there.
Give Marshall some credit there for being patient, not feeling like he had a shot on the block.
He's open, the triple. No answer. This time, Decree with the board.
Decree taking over the game here.
Decree now with 12 points. 11 for Andre Tyler.
Woo. Thought Decree lost it there. It's tipped out of bounds.
Back
Andre
and forth.
Tyler playing tough defense.
Back and forth we go. 3 fouls committed by Fenwick, 2 by Simeon. No shot clock.
Let's go, Tom. He ain't got nothing on you. Shut him down.
Who's your go-to guy on Simeon when they get the ball back?
Oh, well, I mean, Coleman, of course.
I'd like to see Meeks be aggressive here. Let's see what they do. Decree. There he is, the backdoor cut and the layup.
Meeks adding to his plus-minus, up 5 now. He's guarding very tall Shields in comparison. Now, they're man-to-man, so if you're Simeon, I would find a way to back Meeks down, isolate him on defense, make him play defense against taller guys.
When you're a center or a power forward, how do you make sure those backdoor cuts don't happen where he gets a wide-open layup?
You're taught to play in such a way that with your peripheral vision, you always keep sight of your defender. You're still watching the ball, but you have the player you're covering still in your peripheral vision.
Should we call it a mistake on Simeon or a fantastic play by Meeks?
Well, both. Meeks always goes over the top on those screens, too. Good
ball
defender.
Fake, yep. Loose ball fake by Hamlin. Now here's Shields. Lorenzo
Yeah, he's
Shields.
a good shooter, but on Marshall, I don't know. Good idea.
You would think you'd want to attack Meeks.
That's what I'm thinking. Tip.
Marshall got a piece of it. Hamlin.
A good no call. Oh, it's not a no call.
Is it a no call or a foul?
It's a foul. They call blocking on Marshall.
Now, did he get him in the face or did he get him in the chest?
Well,
if he gets him in the face, you could construe that as an offensive foul.
It was a big-time flop. I mean, if you were to like walk outside and run into Marshall, you'd fall down. But Marshall goes flying when the guy just barely touched him. So they called a blocking foul on Marshall.
The other thing is too, Bob, his feet were clearly not set.
Right. It just wasn't good defense. You know, he put him at the free throw line now. And every foul here on out, it's going to be 2 shots. Where if there is a foul on Simeon, Fenwick's only going to get the ball out of bounds. So now it's a 3-point lead.
Interesting.
At first, I didn't even hear a whistle. I thought they were letting that call go, and I thought that's a good no call too, because there was too much flop on it. There wasn't much contact.
I'm okay with the foul call.
All right, Meeks with the ball and up by 3.
Fenwick's got to be cognizant of it. They've now committed 5 fouls. Only up 3.
Marcariola playing very smart. There's no way this ball can be stolen. Use some clock up. There he drew a foul.
He had a couple to use, what's it called? A foul to give.
Yeah, really, Simeon might not mind fouling, putting him at the line to get the ball back.
Remember, If Fenwick is fantastic at passing, they can hold the ball for as long as they like.
Oh, nice move.
That's right, Decree. Don't shoot.
That's good.
Waste clock.
It was good. No choice. No shot choice.
If you're up by 7 or more, I'm okay with it. Up by 3, no.
They're gonna have to foul to get the ball back. There you go.
Okay. I might have waited another 9 seconds to foul, but I understand why Simeon did it.
Well, I don't think he intended to foul based on his reaction.
Oh, I thought he intended to do it because they had a foul to give and they wanted to try to get a steal.
By his reaction, he didn't think the call should have been made.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to go for the steal and then he got called for a reach-in. If you're Fenwick, do you wait till it's under a minute to shoot?
Well, I don't think they're going to shoot at all. They're going to continue to get fouled and go to the line.
You got a 6'6" guy guarding a 5'6" guy.
Well, and the 5'6" guy has no intention to shoot. Another foul? No call?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I do not think it touched Simeon. I definitely think it's backcourt violation.
Yeah, he was absolutely fouled, and there should have been a foul call, but there wasn't.
So you think it was a foul before the backcourt violation?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what caused it.
Or did Simeon touch the ball before the backcourt violation?
I also thought they touched the ball, but we'd have to look at the replay to see. I don't see how that can be a backcourt violation when there's a foul on the play, but the foul was not called. That's why they got the backcourt violation. So Simeon should be getting the ball out of bounds down by 3. And now the refs are talking about it. I don't think they'll change anything. They're just sending both teams to the bench for a few moments while they chat.
I don't think you can change it to a foul because it was such a quick play. It's either a foul or it wasn't. And if you don't call a foul on the floor, I think you got to stick to the original call.
Well, I think at this point in time, let's see what they're going to do. Backcourt, they're going to stick with the call.
I don't mind the call, but I do agree with you, Bob. At the very least, I do think Simeon touched Macchiarola before the backcourt violation.
Oh, touched. I mean, more than a touch. There was a missed call here.
Or did Macchiarola lean into the defender before he lost the ball?
That was a foul.
I'm just bringing all this up because this is how difficult it is to be an official.
It's very tough, and this is a very physical game.
Right, and 500 people are screaming at you, and 250 of them are from Fenwick.
All right, 3-point lead. A minute to go. Think of it in terms of 2 possessions. You want 2 two-pointers.
You don't necessarily need a 3, but you'd like to get a quick basket. Yep, that's fine.
Oh, nice move. Now Fenwick's got to score, and Marshall has the ball.
I would trap him right here. I'm surprised they're not trapping him.
Yeah, it's just man-to-man press and a timeout.
Timeout, Fenwick. We'll take a quick timeout.
And the scoreboard went haywire. There we go, 39-38.
Yeah, you're watching Fenwick against the Wolverines here on SBS.
Are you looking for some good food after a Fenwick football game? Then head on over to O'Sullivan's Public House. Located on Madison Street in Forest Park, O'Sullivan's Public House has daily drink specials alongside a year-round beer garden. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. O'Sullivan's PH offers dinner until 10 p.m. Even cooler, O'Sullivan's offers a late-night menu until 11:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. On the weeknights, O'Sullivan's has a late-night menu until 11 p.m. And for the fall season, O'Sullivan's will offer 20% off food for athletes and coaches following home Fenwick games. For more information, go online to o'sullivansfp.com.
(39-38), controversy galore. The good news is Fenwick has the ball. They don't have to shoot. They have 2 timeouts left. If they get trapped in the corner, do you try to pass through it or do you call an immediate timeout?
Well, every possession matters too much. Yeah, you call timeout. The problem is if you do call timeout, you're taking the ball out of bounds, and then Simeon can press that out of bounds play. But yeah, you call timeout. You don't want 5 seconds to elapse. What you also try to do is flail with the ball a little bit, and hopefully you'll get a foul called against you because the other team will probably try to reach in. But I don't think Fenwick has any intention to shoot here. They're going to dribble around and have somebody hack them. So the question is, who do you foul?
Got to get it in. There you go. Meeks. Ice in his veins. He does not look flustered at all. A lot of confidence in this guy.
Meeks is a real tough guy to defend. There's a foul not called. Looks like Simeon is not trying to foul with the 1 point. But the next time they foul will be a couple of free throws.
Oh, no.
Another timeout. I like that call.
Almost a backcourt violation, but the timeout was called right before Meeks called the pass the ball. So one timeout left for Fenwick, 3 for Simeon. 27 seconds left. If you're Simeon, do you try to get the steal first, or do you try to foul right away to extend the game?
Well, I think there's enough time to get the steal and then, take the ball. But they're going to absolutely try to get the steal on the inbounds pass. If they don't get that, I don't think they're going to foul, but they may. I mean, I don't know what Simeon is going to do. I would not. I would say let's try and steal the ball still. Trap somebody, hope to steal the pass. All you got to do is get one fast break, take it the other way, and you got a 1-point lead. But if the clock gets down to 10 or 11 or 12 seconds, then they're going to have to foul.
If you're Fenwick, do you take a free basket?
Yes.
Or do you just keep dribbling and force them to foul you to waste more clock?
Always take the points.
This is where the chess game comes into play. That's what makes basketball so great.
Well, that's why you practice these close finishes in practice. Wide open, take the basket. All right, now Simeon can get a 3. Don't waste time. I like the press. You're going to take a 3 here.
Foul him. Okay, good.
Oh, okay, that's who works. Now call timeout and steal the inbounds ball.
Are you surprised that Fenwick didn't foul to avoid any 3-point attempt?
No, again, usually at the end of games, you're like, don't foul. And they didn't, and it turned out to be a 2-point layup underneath, but they were ahead by 3, so they don't mind giving up that 2-pointer.
Every head coach is different. Stan Van Gundy, who had a very excellent head coaching position in the NBA, he likes to foul 3-point shooters when you're up by 3.
Well, but the 3-point shooters in the pros actually can make them. With 3-point shooters in high school, I mean, that's not usually going to go in. So, I mean, if you're up by 2 and you let a high school shooter take a 3, it's not like Curry is shooting a 3. So fouling Curry, you're only giving up 2 points. When you don't foul Curry, you're giving up 3.
You just got to make sure that when you're playing a team who has a 5-star recruit, don't let him shoot, because he can make those 3s. Meanwhile, 7.6.
So Simeon has to get the steal, and if they don't get the steal, they probably got to foul right away, because they got to get the rebound at the other end, and even if they make both, they got to be able to make a 3 to tie it. So a foul here isn't so bad.
If you're Simeon, do you put the pressure on Meeks, and do you foul Meeks right away if he's one of the passing
You have to
targets?
foul whoever gets the ball, because Meeks could hold it for 5 seconds and the clock runs out.
Yeah.
Now 3 players will go toward the ball, 1 guy will go deep. We'll see what they do.
Once he catches it, the clock runs.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a long. Mercuriola is probably going to make both. It'll be a 43-40 game, and then 5.7 seconds left is what Simeon's going to have to launch a 3 to tie it. All right, students, stay back.
Yeah, you can't be on the black. You got to be behind the black. No one likes a cheater.
Good spot to be in if you're Mercuriola. Up 1, shooting 2. Uh-oh. Now that changes things. In 5.7 seconds, Simeon can get a lob underneath and a dunk or something. Now Coleman comes out. He was my go-to guy earlier. So they're putting their 3-point shooters in. I wouldn't mind seeing them putting the ball underneath the boards and
putting
just
your fastest guys and your best dribblers out there.
Well, you got to get the ball upfield with 2 passes. You don't dribble it upfield, up the court. You have to pass it up the court. And they should have an out-of-bounds play set up. All right. Take it out of bounds. Oh, they called timeout.
Yeah, not a surprise.
Yeah, most teams will have an out-of-bounds play set up where they take it bounds after a basket. Then they all have their design spots where they go. A pass to get it in, a pass to half court, then a pass down, under the basket or to somebody at the free throw line and go from there. Looks like Simeon has 1 timeout left.
Yep.
After calling that one.
What a game.
It's a fantastic game, but we expected this. I mean, one team was ranked 30, one was 33. I mean, it's max preps, and you know that those rankings are only semi-accurate, right? But it was a pick'em game. Both teams have only 5 losses. Sure, Fenwick has 4 more wins, but they played 4 more games. I'm pretty impressed with the Fenwick cheerleaders. I mean, they keep throwing that one cheerleader up into the rafters.
I expect you to do this at halftime during the Notre Dame game tonight. And your wife's going to live stream it? Otherwise, you're fired.
Wait, what?
You got to do as many handstands as she did.
Me?
At halftime of tonight's Notre Dame game.
That won't happen.
And your wife's going to live stream it on TikTok.
Yeah. Even though TikTok is back, I can't do that.
Hey, I can haggle. I can agree to Facebook or YouTube. We don't have to do TikTok. 5.7 left.
No, I'm a big
Up
TikTok
by 2.
fan.
What?
I'm a big TikTok fan. All right, so 2-point lead.
Simeon has 7 seniors. Do you go to the senior on this play?
Well, we're going to see what kind of out-of-bounds play they've got, because they got to get that ball all the way down under the hoop in less than 5 seconds. And I like Fenwick man-to-man press here. I think it's a great idea. So lob it into the middle, get it halfway there. There's their out-of-bounds play. It got tipped.
Yeah. 3 seconds left. Up court. The turnaround jumper. Yes!
Tied up. We get overtime again. Second time today. What a great shot.
Julian Doyle.
A nice out-of-bounds pass. They were able to still create the play despite the pass getting tipped. Boy, this is a real treat to see this game in overtime.
We will take a break. Don't go anywhere. Back-to-back overtime games here at the home of the Friars.
I just feel like, though, more than 5.7 seconds ticked off on that clock. So one wonders if the clock started right away.
Yeah.
It probably did. No reason to question it, but it just felt like they had eternity to get the ball down court like that.
Are you looking for some good food after a Fenwick football game? Then head on over to O'Sullivan's Public House. Located on Madison Street in Forest Park, O'Sullivan's Public House has daily drink specials alongside a year-round beer garden. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. O'Sullivan's PH offers dinner until 10 p.m. Even cooler, O'Sullivan's offers a late-night menu until 11:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. On the weeknights, O'Sullivan's has a late-night menu until 11 p.m. And for the fall season, O'Sullivan's will offer 20% off food for athletes and coaches following home Fenwick games. For more information, go online to o'sullivansfp.com.
Here we go, partner. 4 minutes of overtime basketball. Last game ended on a half-court heave. Problem was Notre Dame was down by 4 points instead of 3. Let's see how this game ends.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you say that. The game was ended on a half-court heave. Sounds like they won it on that heave, but they were down 4. All right, so a tie game with 4 minutes to go.
Well, you know me. My middle name is Party Pooper.
No, it isn't.
I know. I made it up right now. Each team with 5 fouls, only 1 timeout left for both teams. We'll talk to Kalia in a second. I'd love to. She was closer to that game-winning shot by Julian Doyle. And the tip-off is won by Fenwick. Kalia, what did you see? You were closer than I was. What a shot by Julian Doyle.
Yeah, I mean, just the ability to find the pocket and get that shot off quickly, and that is something that the Friars said they need to focus on and going into this overtime is defense. They had some defensive lapses late in the game, which gave Simeon the ability to get back in, but you can't deny that Simeon has scorers and has threats all around. But again, for the Friars, just focusing on
Is that how they drew it up? Deflected inbounds pass and they still scored?
I mean, I don't know how they drew it up, but it all goes back to the Friars playing harder defense.
Here we go, 42-all. Thank you so much, Kalia. The way this game's going might go to double overtime. Uh-oh. Kevin Macy, what'd you do? Here's the problem, too. Is it actually 3:17 or is it 3:19?
I don't know how to answer that. I think 3:17, that's what's on there. That's what must be. I think the only reason they stopped the clock was to change the possession arrow.
Okay. Honestly, I think the guy accidentally hit the off button, but regardless, here we go. Decree. I decree to get him the ball. See if they do it on this position.
Simeon's defensive intensity is off the charts right now.
Julian Doyle was guarding Meeks. Doyle had the game-tying shot. Meeks to the bucket. No. Should be a foul on Simeon. Let's see what they call. Yep.
And that's what you want for Marshall, under the boards rebounding. So Meeks took the shot, he missed it, and Marshall is a big guy to box out. It appears he drew the foul, which should put him on the line for 2 because they're in the bonus. So that I would, if I were the coach, I would have Marshall under the boards rather than him taking the ball up.
And I
sure paid off on that possession.
I brought up the 5 fouls for each team. It's double bonus the rest of overtime. How aggressive do you want to be on defense for both teams?
Well, you have to be aggressive. That's how you win games, on defense.
It's definitely a foul on Simeon. I wonder what Tyler is talking to the ref about. Both players are entitled to the ball, but you can't go over the back. You can go to the side. We saw that earlier when they did not call foul when the defender went to the side instead of over the top.
Well, it's a very, very physical game, and they have to make their judgment calls. So far, we've only had that one, controversial play, maybe arguably this one, but Marshall's got to make them. So even if he makes it, it's only a 1-point lead with less than 3 to go.
I laughed because Kamari Hamlin got the rebound. I was wondering if he thought it was a 1-and-1. He's like, oh, I got the ball.
Well, and Doyle with the hot hand, where is he?
That was a ridiculous shot.
Another missed free throw.
Went off the foot.
Hopefully the refs saw which way it was. They're all looking at each other. Finally made a decision.
Every possession matters now.
Yeah, especially a call like that. Could go either way, and the ref made the call that went off Fenwick's foot. Therefore, Simeon's ball.
Jake Thies looking to check back in.
Meeks with the steal.
Meeks with a breakaway. Meeks
blocked
with the block. Andre Tyler with a ridiculous play. No, that was Lorenzo Shields. Hamlin, the triple. No. Over the back call against Fenwick. 2 shots coming up.
He made a call before it even happened.
So Tyler at the line. Somebody apparently went over his back.
It was probably Marshall.
Well, Marshall has 4 fouls. So one more, he's gone. Now he's missing his free throws on that end. So overtime, both teams are 0 for 3 on shooting free throws. Tyler getting some pats on the back, saying, okay, you got this, you got this. That was a great steal by Meeks. So now they took Meeks out. That would not be something I would do here. Meeks has the best, from what I can see, the best plus minus. So taking Meeks out puts Simeon at a bit of an advantage. But that was a great steal by Meeks. Missed both.
Oh my gosh.
In overtime here.
I'm telling you, it's hard for these Wolverine players.
They're calling a foul on that. Oh my.
I do think that. I think that he got Thies's wrist before the ball. I agree with the call.
Well, we'd have to replay that. I would have not called that. It looked like he got all ball to me, but we got to look at the camera to see. Now,
here we go. 3rd time's the charge.
Yeah, Thies is I would bet he's a pretty good pressure player. I'm going to bet he makes both. We'll see. Nope, I'm a loser.
Oh my God.
I lost that bet. We're 0-5, 0 for 5 in overtime. Now, all right, if you're Fenwick, put a guy there on the block. If you're going to miss the free throws, get the rebound.
Take your time!
No. 0 for 6 in overtime. Wow.
Do you give it to Doyle on this possession?
I would like to see Doyle with the ball. I don't see him on the court, though. Where is he? Is he on the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
So you got Coleman in the game. Get Coleman underneath.
Coleman.
That's too far.
Shields, yes!
Get in.
The triple
like
is good.
On that shot.
Ice in his veins. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. That is, my friend, the first lead for Simeon all day.
Sure, my family loves me. They bought me this sweet new collar. My dog bowl is always full of Fido's finest. Heck, they even take care of the personal stuff on my walk. Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, but I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog.
Let's go White!
Down by 3. First time they've trailed all day. Up by as many as 14. They were up by 2 with under 6 seconds to go.
Well, and this is a lot of points late in the game.
Decree for the tie. No.
Oh, no.
Hogan got a piece of it, but excellent job by Coleman to rebound it.
Well, I feel like Simeon is playing with house money now. They got the ball and 3 points. They don't have to shoot. Cross-court passes aren't safe. Oh, he threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he had a little bit of a cushion there, a 3-point lead. Give it back to Dupree, let him crank again from 3-point land.
45-42. This might be Fenwick's last chance. Cameron Hogan, you don't need a 3, but you need a quick basket. He's open for the tie. Watts, yes! Back and forth we go.
Watts up to 11 points for the game. 3 of those are threes. How clutch is that?
Might be nice if you guarded that guy. It was wide open.
It was a good pass to Marshall. It might have been a walk in there.
Simeon does not have a timeout left. Fenwick does. Shields gets separation.
No, that's not the shot you want.
No, rebounded Fenwick. And here we go, partner, 30.2. We'll stick with the action. The fans are on their feet at the home of the Friars.
What a fantastic environment, like we said. But okay, so it's a tie game. You got 30 seconds. You know that they're going to eat the clock. If they get fouled, they go to the line. So with about 5 or 6 or maybe 10 seconds to go, that's when you make your move toward the basket. You take your shot and hope for an offensive rebound. But you can't leave too much time, because if the defensive rebound happens, you don't want to let them go down court for a fast break score to win the game. So you want to make sure your last shot is in or not. Now the question, if you're Fenwick, who do you let take it? If it's me, I'm putting it all on Dupree. Let Tim take the shot. Although Watts, that was a terrific shot from the angle, I guess, at the 3-point. But he was confident.
Great shot by Watts. He was also wide open.
He was also wide open. But that was, partly the fake from Marshall made looking like a quarterback, right? But it faked it over to the right side and passed it back to an open Watts on the near side. And on defense, Simeon didn't want to go away from guarding the corner.
Got to be a little bit more disciplined on defense for the Wolverines. Marshall's not a 3-point shooter. Let him shoot. Don't let Watts shoot a 3.
If you can make that happen, yeah. Although I don't think I'd ever bet against Marshall either.
He's got a lot of athleticism, even if basketball's not his best sport.
Now, Marcariola is a good shooter. Dupree's a good shooter, and there's 13 on the clock.
Left.
So you got to wait. Don't make your move yet. The left side. Go to your left.
Decree, was he fouled? Timeout, Ferguson.
Oh, I don't know about that. All right. So he called timeout. 7 or 8 seconds to go. 6.9 to go. I would have had a play called that says start running it at 8 seconds. Instead, he's calling a timeout to run a play. But I didn't think they had a timeout left. Apparently, they do.
What do you have time for in 6.9? You have time for maybe 2 passes and a shot.
Fake jump shot, and you let them land on you and win it from the free throw line.
So here we go.
So both teams are out of timeouts now.
It remains 5 fouls going into double overtime. No more timeouts the rest of the game.
That's okay. I'd like to see a double overtime. Well, right now, Fenwick's got the ball, so we want to see it go through the hoop, don't we?
How about 6 or 10 overtimes?
6 or 10? Well, you want to go late to your viewing party tonight, don't you?
I'm hoping Notre Dame wins, but I have some. I have some pessimism.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Ohio State. I'm happy it's 2 Midwest teams. And of course, then when you bring up Ohio State, you bring up Marshall's going to Michigan now, not Auburn. Give it to Dupree. Let him shoot. Shoot or drive. Or draw a foul. Or draw a foul.
Here we go. 6.9 to go.
All right, no pressure on the inbounds pass. That's first mistake.
Macchiarola, the
no,
triple.
No.
Nope.
Well, overtime again. Macchiarola taking the shot at the end of the game is not a bad play. Just wasn't a good shot. All right, so we go into double overtime. Both teams in the bonus where they shoot 2, not a 1-on-1. Foul trouble on the court. Marshall has 4 fouls.
I would just do.
Both your audios sound tinny.
Yeah. Both audios were on because I ran out of time.
The timing of these issues.
That's why I didn't want to use the backup, but oh well. Here we go, partner. 4 minutes of overtime, double OT.
They're getting their money's worth today. In overtime earlier today, a 61-60 win. Now we got 2 overtimes here. We don't know what the final is going to be.
What a shot by Watts. If you're just joining us, shame on you. Where were you the first 3 quarters? But in the 4th quarter, Julian Doyle with a fabulous shot after Fenwick deflected the inbounds pass. They went coast to coast. 2-point shot from Doyle, and then Watts tied it up with a 3 down 45-42 in overtime.
Yeah, but I don't know what you want from Watts. He's got 11 points. Only Dupree's got more with 14, right? For the Simeon, Andre Taylor is leading them with 13.
One by Simeon.
So every possession, every pass, everything matters. Aggressive defense.
Baseline play. Now at the elbow.
A little surprised he didn't take that shot in the lane like that.
Andre Taylor, as well as he drives in, as well as Julian Doyle are their go-to scorers right now. Shields. Macchiarola and Marshall were to guard. Shields open the 3. Yes!
Oh, he makes it. That's huge.
Macchiarola sagged off and Shields made him pay. How many more answers does Fenwick have?
We're going to find out, right?
The 3. Nope. Decree touched it last. Hamlin got a piece of it and then passed it out to the baseline. Got to get it past in 8 seconds, and Shields does. Trying to get the steal, open man, the dunk. No, he missed.
Misses the dunk, and there was no foul. And now they're calling it travel. I don't think he moved his pivot foot. Oh, my goodness.
It looked like he was trying to signal a timeout. He moved his pivot foot. Well, he can't call a timeout because it's a technical foul if he calls a timeout.
Well, I'm weirded out. I mean, he had the ball, he fell over, but he didn't look like he dragged his pivot foot, but yet that was the call. Well, all right, that's the ref's decision. He's right next to it. I'm over here in the Bob Uecker seats.
Well, there are a lot of Simeon fans who thought he made a fabulous call. 50% of the fans like it, 50% of the fans don't like it.
I think there's more Fenwick fans here today than Simeon, but yeah. Missed the shot. It was a good shot to take. Still a 3-point lead, though.
Don't need a 3. You'd like something fairly quick, but try to get a high percentage shot.
Where's Watts?
Jimmy Watts wearing number 4. He's in the corner. Decree got his defender in the air, the baseline drive.
And there's the call.
And they fouled him.
Yeah, I would like to have seen him launch the 3 or get under the defender and take 3 free throws. Instead, he took a 2-point shot and got fouled.
Do you think that he had time to try to do a reverse layup?
I thought that's what he was going for, yeah.
Okay. Need both of these.
Yeah, make both of these, then you're down 1. You got to put the ball, in your defensive team's hands.
If you miss one, do you try to miss the second on purpose and get a rebound?
No, you make both, especially Dupree.
No.
Oh, no.
Can't call a timeout. Fenwick's out of timeouts. I think he's just going to try to make it.
Of course. I mean, you wouldn't miss now on purpose.
Shut up!
Got it.
All right. So, 2-point game, 2 minutes to go. Timeout. That was a good time for that timeout.
See,
I didn't think they had any timeouts,
yeah.
you said.
Hold on. Now, did the Jumbotron guy forget to update the timeout? We got to discuss this. I thought it resets to 1 timeout. It's a technical foul, Bob, if they didn't have a timeout left. And the other thing is, too, Bob, the refs need to see that on the Jumbotron and try to clarify that before the overtime period starts.
Right, timeouts left on the scoreboard says 0, and the reality is you probably are given 1 or 2 in the overtime.
Even if Fenwick knows the rules, which they do, obviously, great basketball program, there's no timeouts on the board. They don't have a timeout. It's a technical foul.
Scoreboard should be accurate. Players do look up at the scoreboard to see if they should call timeout or not.
And, if you've ever worked on the Jumbotron crew, it is really difficult. So the refs and the Jumbotron crew, they got to work collaboratively to make sure there's no major mistakes like that. Because that is a major mistake if Fenwick didn't think they had a timeout left. Each team has 1 timeout.
And the reason that timeout got called was because the ball was in the backcourt and they didn't want to get that 10-second violation. Fenwick had a pretty good press.
Right. And the other thing is, too, the coaching staffs for both teams try to help out the Jumbotron crew a little bit. It resets to 1 timeout, guys. Can we get that fixed?
Well, I'm a little surprised they haven't put the 1 timeout back on for
Fenwick, yeah.
If they indeed have a timeout. That should be accurate.
If you remember, Chris Webber pulled that. They didn't have timeouts left. It was the national championship game. 2 shots in the ball.
Yeah. So Hamlin with it.
Controversy galore. Nobody is bereaved of criticism, even the Jumbotron crew.
Well, and again, they're playing with house money because they're up 2 and with the ball. So nothing but layups.
Back over to Tyler.
Sometimes it's not, you're better off with the ball in your best ball handler's hands, but you're better off with the ball against the other team's weakest defender. So you look at, oh, there's a foul. So you're looking at, all right, who's Marshall guarding? Give the ball to them. He's not going to foul you.
By the way, for Simeon, Kamari Hamlin has fouled out.
This was not the guy to foul. No, he missed.
Fenwick is like a cat. They've got 9 lives.
Right after I said this is not the guy to foul, he misses it.
Broadcaster's jinx.
Yeah. Should we do it again then? This is not the guy to foul.
It's going to be a perfect swish. Oh my gosh.
Well, now it's only a 2-point game. Choose your shot carefully.
Free throws optional today. Driving in.
What a great layup.
What a move by Thies. Are you kidding me, partner? The athleticism on that play.
Well, it does make you wonder where that was, earlier in the game. No, that should have been a double or a carry or something. That was not legal.
The shot, highly contested, no good. Up in the air. Who touched it last? Fryer ball.
Nice ball. Fenwick gets the ball with tied and a minute to go.
See, partner, I think the Jumbotron crew made a mistake because they said Kamari Hamlin fouled out.
It's got 5 under his name.
It's 6 fouls in the NBA, 5 in high school.
Yeah, I don't know why it's got a 5 next to him.
I was told there would be no math today. It's tough, man. If you've never done it down there at courtside when
what we can say
at you.
is number 5 has 5 fouls on the scoreboard, and he's on the court.
Bounce pass, Hogan, no good.
No. What a great run, though.
Julian Doyle is not on the floor.
Boy, Hamlin gave him a forearm shiver. A foul called, 2 shots coming.
Nothing is automatic. Fenwick has 1 timeout left. Simeon
I feel
has
like
0.
The referee was exhaling on the whistle before the shot was taken. I mean, was there indeed a foul on that? It's hard to see from these seats. Well, there's a lot of contact going on underneath the boards. So Coleman at the free throw line. Nobody can make free throws.
Just need 1.
Yeah. Yeah, but 1's not a safe margin.
4th quarter. Haven't made a free throw since the 4th quarter.
Yikes. Well, this is a nerve-wracking game with a fantastic crowd. The student section getting alive here.
Isaiah Coleman with the free throw of his life. Yes.
Okay, so the question here is who's ahead? Simeon's up by 1 point, but with 27 seconds to go, Fenwick has the ball. So would you rather be up 1 with the ball, without the ball, or down 1 with the ball?
Do you want to be overly aggressive? Marshall looked really bad at the free throw line. Do you foul on purpose and make him make 1?
Well, no. I'm surprised Marshall has the ball at the point, though. There we go. That's what we want to see.
Timeout.
Another timeout right when Thies had the ball. Oh, it's probably Thies.
All right, partner, the chess game continues. Do you try to get a wide open shot or more of a high percentage shot that's a little contested or highly contested?
Oh, you take the best shot you can get, even if it means you're up by a point with some time left on the clock. I'm a little surprised that timeout happened, especially when Thies had the ball at the top of the key with that look in his eye like he's going to go down and make another 2-point basket. So if you're calling a play from the bench, let Thies, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Who?
Thies?
Thies.
Yeah, I'd isolate Thies and let him go for it.
He's an excellent writer when it comes to his thesis statement.
Ah, very good.
How was your thesis statement in graduate school?
Graduate school, I don't even remember.
Good talk, Bob.
Yeah.
15 seconds left. One of the reasons this game went to OT, that backdoor pass to Meeks. Do they try it again?
Well, no, because the backdoor to Meeks means he's got to then jump up and make the layup, and there's too many shot blockers here.
Would Simeon fall for it again?
I would let Thies do his magic, dish off to either guy, Macariola or to Dupree. But I'd let Thies handle the ball at the top of the key on this one. and maybe Marshall for the putback.
Any type of basket wins the game for Fenwick, or 2 free throws.
Yeah, but if you don't make that shot, it's a loss.
Got a foul right away.
Probably won't have a third overtime. Just 15 seconds. Thies has the ball.
Thies. He's open. Decree. Marshall for the win. He's fouled.
What are the odds he makes one?
I don't know. 8 to 1. Both 20 to 1. I mean, nobody can make a free throw right now.
Well, I think Marshall's got one in him.
Looked like Decree had that open 3 and he decided not to shoot it.
I want to see another overtime. What a fantastic game this is.
You got to admit, partner, the referees for both sides have been very consistent. They've called fouls like that all game.
Well, he was fouled, I don't doubt that, but what a fantastic, instant classic.
Nope.
Now the pressure really is on him.
And by the way, if he makes it, Simeon still has time for a half-court heave.
Yeah, I don't think too many people are thinking about that. It's all on this free throw here.
Don't worry, it'll
That's the game.
It should be 1.6.
Yeah, so let's say there's 1.6 left on the clock, or if they just leave it at 0.7, it's not going to matter. The 2 free throws don't even matter if they go in. They're putting time back. Well, Marshall had his chance.
You don't have to make any of these. You could miss both on purpose.
Well, yeah, because you're not going to get a basket with 2 seconds to go, whether it goes in or not. You might be better off missing because it takes a lot of time to get the rebound. If I'm at the free throw line, I go to make them both, or I try to make them both anyway. But if you miss that second one, it takes some time to scramble around for the rebound. They don't get in position to even make a half-court heave.
Fenwick had opportunities to put Simeon away. They just couldn't do it.
And also what you got to make sure of is you don't foul on the rebound.
Nice shot at the line. What a fabulous shot by Julian Doyle. Jimmy Watts kept Fenwick alive, but it looks like just not enough in terms of offensively for the Friars tonight.
Well, Nelson did what Marshall could.
Watts. Ooh.
That was close. Well, we saw another instant classic basketball game here on Martin Luther King Day, that's for certain.
Final thoughts, partner. What a game by Fenwick. They played their hearts out, but that's why Simeon, they've had players like Derek Rose and Benji Wilson go through their program.
Well, we've said that. Both teams are very strong. Both programs are very good. They're both ranked 30 and 33rd. So he knew it was going to be a barn burner game, and that's what we got. A double overtime between 2 even teams. Simeon made a fantastic comeback. They were down 14 points at the end of the first quarter.
All right, we're going to take a break. Third game of our triple header, Rich Township against St. Patrick, coming up next here on SBS.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense. And Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.